Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Jason here, and there is more No Man's Sky news about the Nintendo Switch. So, if you didn't know, yesterday, February 9th, there was a Nintendo Direct, and they officially announced No Man's Sky is coming to the Nintendo Switch this summer. So everyone's pumped up, everyone's excited, and then last night, Sean Murray put up an actual update on the No Man's Sky website with a whole bunch of juicy details. So I'm going to jump in there, kind of go over some of the notes and some things that I think that are important. If you just want to go to the notes, link down below in the description. Just go over to the No Man's Sky website and read the notes for yourself if you want that. But here we go. So, No Man's Sky Nintendo Switch Edition announced February 9th. And of course, we get the hello. We're very excited to let people know that No Man's Sky is coming to the Nintendo Switch this summer. All right, and we move down farther. I can't tell you how incredible it feels to play No Man's Sky on this tiny portable device. It feels both completely natural and also totally improbable at the same time. This is Sean Murray talking, by the way. This is a blog post from Sean Murray. For the last couple of years, a couple of members of our small team have been secretly working on the Nintendo Switch version of No Man's Sky. They've been working on this for a couple of years. That's a big note, by the way. It has been a real moonshot. No Man's Sky is built around procedural generation, which means the console generates everything you see. This makes it so much harder to bring our game to something like the Switch. There have been so many times where we were going home one day convinced it was impossible, only to have someone stride in the next day with a unique technical solution. Honestly, I think this team never seems happier than when they are trying to do near impossible things. So they've been working on this for a couple of years, you guys. And so that to me says that they aren't just pushing it onto the Twitch or a Switch and letting it go. Like, it's not going to just be crammed on there, terribly running. They've been trying to do it for 2 years, which means at this point, it's probably in a very good state, enough to where they're saying, look, this is pretty dang good. It's probably, not the stellar, PC super duper setup, but it runs at a really good rate, or else they wouldn't announce it, right? From the UI to controllers to gameplay, we're taking the time to make sure this feels completely at home on the device, both on the big screen, but importantly as a portable version of No Man's Sky. Every time I pick up the Switch and seamlessly jump from planet to planet, from star system to star system, I have to pinch myself that I am playing on the Nintendo Switch, and that I can take it with me wherever I go. There is so much more we have yet to reveal about the Switch version, and there'll be more announcements to come as we get closer to release. So right there, that sentence, there is so much more we have yet to reveal about the Switch version, and there'll be more announcements to come as we get closer to release. They have things that I'm sure they are probably ahead of the curve. Like, they have their updates and now, in their, plan for the year, and they're making sure it works for the Switch. I keep wanting to call it Twitch. I don't know why. The Switch version. That way, when it releases in the summertime, it's good to go. So they probably already have the updates ready to go for the summer. They're just trying to test it and make sure it runs really good. Many of our community have Switches as their secondary gaming device, and we are pleased to be able to offer them an alternative way to play, either at home docked or on the move. For the tens of millions of gamers whom the Nintendo Switch is their only console, we can finally introduce them to our universe and into the welcoming arms of our large and growing community. Yeah! It's going to be so many more people playing. It's going to be great. The Nintendo Switch release is just one of many exciting developments that we have in store for the community in 2022, and we can't wait to show you what we've been working on in the very near future. If you can see that, very is in capitals. I'm assuming this is going to be next week, you guys. Anyway, for now, though, we hope you are excited as we are to welcome the No Man's Sky to its first Nintendo platform. Our journey continues, Sean. So, right there, the last sentence is a big stinger for us. We've been working on in the very near future. So I'm thinking within the next week or two, we're going to see the next update. And I'm going to say that we're probably not going to get any major, like, massive updates in the next couple of months. We're probably going to, I think the Switch version and the update that comes with the Switch version is going to be the big update of the year. So it's going to be summertime. And I'm going to stick with what I said earlier. In my last video, I said that it's going to be as big as the next update was for No Man's Sky. If you weren't around, back in 2018, they had an update called Next, and it came out in, I think it was July 24th or 28th of 2018, and it completely changed the game, and that's when the game itself came to Xbox. It was PlayStation exclusive until 2018. Then they had the update called Next, came out in 2018, and it brought it to the Xbox, and it totally changed the game. And I think we're about to see that same thing happen again. We're going to see a version come to the Nintendo Switch, and it's going to completely change the game yet again. My big ask for them is to have cross saves. We have cross play for multiplayer right now, so if you're on PlayStation, you can play with people on Xbox and PC in multiplayer. What I want is a cross save situation to where if I'm playing on PlayStation, I can put my save up in the cloud, and then if I move over to PC, I'll be able to pick up my save right from PlayStation and not worry about it. Because there's so many people who switched over from, a console to PC, or they go back and forth. Like if I'm playing on my PC and then I want to switch over to my Switch, I want to be able to bring my progress over, and I'm hoping that is in the works. I'm hoping they have cross saves enabled to where I can game all day on my console, and then when I try to calm down and relax, or if I have to go on a trip, I can just move that save over to my Switch, and I play on my Switch, no problem, no issue, just exactly where I left off. That would be amazing. That's what I'm hoping for. What are you guys hoping for with this update, and are you excited for the Nintendo Switch version? I'm excited because it's more people getting in here, more people playing, and I can't wait, you guys. So hopefully you're excited, and I'll see you guys next time.